Let's take Rebecca's image back to her being an arrogant brat who just likes to have things her way. Just because Cooper knows Ariana and the other two families can have much more than they are being offered, Rebecca threatens to drag him into the situation by telling him he was the only survivor and he is now living with one of the victim's wives, making it an easy case to sound like it was his agenda all along, and he killed the guys. Monty meets some higher-ups to handle the cartel situation. He tells them that the Texas National Guard training can be done on those grounds to scare away the cartels, and the bombing and mining tests can be done in the empty field nearby. Just them staying around would help ease the tension, and the drug dealers won't threaten or intimidate their crew again. They put them in charge, Colonel Ive, to talk to Tommy about this matter, sad that Tommy is still scratching out there. As Nate and Rebecca convince Ariana, all she wants is Cooper's opinion. Cooper comes in demanding $1 million, giving a huge blow to Rebecca's ego, who thought she had scared away Cooper into agreeing to her terms. Cooper points out the bluffs of Rebecca, highlighting her claim of a strong case is false if she is standing on Ariana's door for signatures at 7 a.m. Cooper is even ready if she wants to file a case because all the environmental and equipment tests around the area are going to fail, signifying the negligence of the company, costing the lives of the employees. He points out all the reasons Rebecca is hiding facts from their insurance company for benefits, so he confidently demands $1 million. Nate, being a sensible man, has already realized the situation might get out of hand if they don't, so he rings Monty about it. Monty's blood pressure overshoots, hearing his employees stand up with facts against him to help out Ariana. They agree to give her $1 million with an NDA, but Cooper and Ariana want all three of them to be paid $1 million each. Eventually, Monty caves and wants to fire Cooper, but that would also be wrongful termination. Lucky for him, Cooper decides to quit himself. Rebecca acts out, swearing at the two of them, showing how petty of a person she is before leaving. Ariana feels bad about the situation and Cooper losing his job, but Cooper has seen enough of the field work and he wants to run an oil company, but in a better way. She also tells him she is not supposed to feel this way for someone within 3 weeks of Elvio dying, but Cooper is calmly ready to wait till she feels the timing is right. Ariana decides to clear out the other room for Cooper to stay in. Angela and Tommy's love language seems to be wanting to bite each other's head off. The day starts with Angela flirting with him over the intensity of the sex and how she wants it different all the time. They then argue about cereals and ravioli. Going down, Tommy and Dale talk to each other before he goes out to Ainsley, who tells him she will be meeting Ryder today to study some Bible at midnight. Angela comes down and takes Ainsley with her for a coffee before their run to the old home. Monty calls Tommy about getting an email from the Texas National Guard telling him the security issue has been resolved and they are in business now. However, Monty's heart rate shoots after that, leading him to be taken to the hospital. The Army guys meet Tommy, liking the field to work on things like inserting live ammos and using choppers around the area to use on live subjects, which will be the Mexican drug dealers. Monty is in the hospital but decides to call Tommy and explain what Cooper did. Cammy, still not in an important role, takes away his phone, telling Tommy to call her if he needs something and not disturb Monty for a while. Reaching the old home, Angela and Ainsley notice the minivan outside and question it. They are for field trips that the oldies never had, so the two ladies decide to take them. After a fun ride, they enjoy their time in the bowling alley with music and dancing. Till the time Tommy is not back, Dale has to hear Angela's yapping, but the moment Tommy steps in, Dale takes his leave. However, an angry Rebecca calls him, wanting to meet him, making Tommy tell Angela that his day isn't over yet. Going inside, Tommy takes an update about the Cooper situation from Nate, who also adds that this doesn't seem like a fling, as the intense look they have for each other highlights something stronger than momentary affection. Tommy calls Rebecca to buy some time and decides to visit Cooper and Ariana before. As Ainsley and Ryder are stepping out at the same time as Tommy, Tommy once again warns Ryder not to get too comfortable with Ainsley. On the ride, Ryder tells Ainsley about a reservoir being filled recently, but the only light there is from the flare, making it look orange like swimming in fire. Ainsley agrees to go there with him. After Cooper takes a shower, Ariana helps him put on a shirt. The two once again end up kissing and once again get disturbed by the doorbell. Tommy wants to talk to Cooper, so Ariana invites him for supper. As he asks Cooper about what this is, Cooper is about to give some excuse, but Tommy wants a real answer. Ariana lashes out, telling him it is all clumsy. She isn't supposed to feel this way with someone after Elvio recently dying, but not once did Elvio look at her the way that Cooper looks at her all the time. She agrees that it could be impulsive on her side due to the intensity of her emotions and wanting to escape the pain, but she feels strongly for Cooper at the moment and she doesn't know if they will last 50 years or a few days. So she is just going with the flow and seeing how things end up. She then opens the door for Tommy to leave. Tommy chuckles at Cooper getting more than he could have asked for. Before leaving, he tells Ariana he'd love if they last 50 years together, but even if they don't, he believes Ariana deserved to be happy and loved, and wishes she finds somebody to love. Once he leaves, Ariana breaks down but orders Cooper to keep eating. While swimming, Ainsley and Ryder talk about the methane producing the flame they see, but Ryder isn't someone who believes in these being bad for the environment or the alternative sources being sustainable and safe. Once the discussion is over, Ainsley tells him she likes him, but he gotta pass a test of hers now. Rebecca and Tommy meet at the Patch Cafe where Rebecca questions about not knowing Cooper lives with Ariana. However, this is a recent development, so wasn't worth mentioning to her. She then tries to feed the whole lie of the probability of Cooper setting the stage to kill the three men and acting dumb to come out unscathed from it. Tommy doesn't take BS about his son. He threatens Rebecca that she knows this isn't true and she better not use his son to mend her bruised ego or things will get rough between them. As he comes out, he feels utterly frustrated that he can't handle Angela's usual call tantrums either. On the other hand, Ainsley takes Ryder to the old home to see if he behaves well with her in other activities than getting physical or not. The drug dealers are exchanging drugs on the leased road when they get bombarded by the live ammo on the ground. One of the cars blows up while the other manages to flee.